All right, let's get into it. Today, we're going on a bit of a culinary adventure. We're diving headfirst into Moroccan cuisine to unlock the secrets of one of its most famous dishes, the tagine.
Okay, so you've probably seen the iconic cone-shaped pot, right? And you've definitely heard of the amazing stew that comes out of it. But what really makes a tagine a tagine? I mean, it's got to be more than just a pot. It's a whole way of cooking. So what's the big secret?
First things first, let's get on the same page. The word tagine is actually a two-for-one deal. It refers to the pot itself, that cool cone-shaped clay pot, and it refers to the delicious, slow-cooked stew that you make inside it. So it's both the cooking vessel and the amazing meal.
All right, so let's get into the magic of the tagine. What makes it so special? We're going to break down exactly what creates that incredible, unforgettable flavor. You know, it's funny. Everyone talks about the pot. And yeah, it's important. But the real secret, it's not just the pot. It's the whole method. It's all about slowly, carefully layering those spices and flavors, and then just letting them hang out and get to know each other over a really long, slow cook. That's where all the magic happens. Okay, to get that truly authentic flavor, you need the right stuff in your pantry. So next up, let's build our essential flavor toolkit. We're talking about the core spices and aromatics that are the absolute backbone of a great tagine. All right, here they are, the heavy hitters. You've got ginger and turmeric. They're kind of the foundation, the flavor base for everything. Then you've got saffron. Oh man, that gives it that gorgeous golden color and that amazing floral smell. Cinnamon's in there for this incredible sweet and savory depth. Then for that unique zing, you have preserved lemons and olives. They give it this tangy, briny kick. And the real showstopper, Ras el Hanout. Seriously, this spice blend is a whole other level. The name Ras el Hanout literally means head of the shop. The idea is that it's the absolute best, most complex blend that the spice seller has. I mean, some of these mixes have dozens of different spices in them. It is the signature flavor of Morocco. Okay, toolkit assembled. Let's put these flavors to work. We're going to start with an absolute classic, maybe the most famous one of all. The kind of thing you'd eat any day of the week in Morocco. We're making chicken tagine with preserved lemon and olives. Just look at this ingredient list. It really tells you everything. You've got your usual suspects, right? Onion, garlic, the basic spices. But then you get to the stars of the dish, a whole preserved lemon and a good cup of green olives. This combo is what gives you that signature salty, tangy, and just unbelievably aromatic sauce. And the method? It looks simple, but there are a few key things here. First, marinate that chicken really well. Then you layer. This is super important. Onions go on the bottom so nothing burns, and then the chicken goes right on top of that. Then, lid on, heat low, and you just let it go for about an hour, hour and a half. And what's the big rule? No peeking. We'll get to why later. Right at the end, you toss in the olives and let that sauce thicken up. Okay, let's switch gears. We've done the everyday classic. Now, let's talk about something a little more special, something you might have for a big celebration. Get ready for this one. A rich, sweet, and savory lamb tagine with apricots and toasted almonds. This thing is a total showstopper. You can see right away how different the flavor profile is here. Yeah, we've still got our base spices, but now cinnamon and that amazing Ras el Hanout really step into the spotlight. And the big difference makers? Dried apricots and honey. They come together to create this incredible, sweet, syrupy glaze that's just perfect with that rich lamb. The process is a little different too. You start by searing the lamb, getting it nice and brown and building all that flavor. Then comes the patient part, that long, slow simmer for like 2 or 3 hours until the lamb is just falling apart. You add the apricots and honey near the end so they get soft and glaze everything without turning to mush. And for the grand finale, a sprinkle of toasted almonds right on top for that perfect crunch. So look at this. It's the perfect way to see how versatile that tagine really is. You've got the chicken tagine, which is all savory, tangy, and bright, your perfect weekday meal. And then you have the lamb, which is rich, sweet, and spiced, totally a special occasion dish. 2 completely different worlds of flavor, but they're both built on that same core idea of slow cooking. Okay, so you've got 2 amazing recipes to try. But before you run to the kitchen, let's go over a few key secrets. These are the things that are going to guarantee you nail it every single time. This is it. The #1 rule. If you remember one thing, remember this. Low and slow. You cannot rush a tagine. If you crank up the heat to try and speed things up, you're just going to end up with tough meat and a burnt mess on the bottom. Patience, my friend. Gentle heat is everything. Okay, remember how I kept saying no peeking? Well, there's a really good reason for it. That cone-shaped lid isn't just for looks. It's actually a brilliant piece of design. It traps all the steam from the cooking food. The steam rises, hits the cooler top of the cone, turns back into water, and then drips right back down over everything. It's a self-basting system. Every single time you lift that lid, you're letting all that amazing moisture escape. So hands off. All right, here's a question I know a lot of you might have. What if you've got one of those beautiful, traditional clay pots, but you're cooking on a modern stove, like electric or gas? That direct heat can be a real issue, right? And here's the solution. It's super simple, but it's absolutely essential. You need a heat diffuser. It's just a flat metal plate that you put right on the burner, under the pot. It spreads the heat out evenly and protects the clay from the harsh, direct heat that could actually crack it. Don't skip this step. Okay, but what about the biggest question of all? What if you don't even have a tagine pot? Does that mean you're out of luck? No way! Not at all. You can absolutely make an amazing tagine without the special pot. A good heavy Dutch oven with a tight-fitting lid is a fantastic substitute. Its thick walls do a great job of holding that low, even heat. And hey, here's a little trick. If you want to get even closer to the real thing, just tuck a piece of parchment paper under the lid before you close it. It helps create an even tighter seal to trap that steam. And there you have it. We've unlocked the secrets. You've got the essential flavors, you've got 2 incredible recipes to choose from, and you have all the tips you need to get it right. So the only question left for you is, which one are you going to try first? Are you going for that salty, tangy chicken or that sweet, rich lamb?